All right, we're back. Episode number 454.
Four. Yeah. How you
Dang.
feeling, Brandon?
Well, I did not know we're gonna last this long. Usually, either like I bitch out or you bitch out.
Well, to be fair, either you bitch out or I like Karen out.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah. No, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad it's going well, dude. It definitely helps that we're not like doing like a One Piece topic, you know.
Yeah,
We're just.
dude. I don't even read One Piece anymore. I cannot talk about it
I
for a
don't
whole
either.
hour.
I can't either, bro. Like we would just fucking sit there and try to analyze this shit, dude. It
Yeah,
was retarded.
we're both looking at it like a panel. We're like, yeah, art pretty good. All right.
It was so boring, dude.
We don't
And
have
I
like the
think
information to really like even talk about One Piece.
no.
Like you'll watch like these One Piece YouTubers and they know so much shit I don't know about. It's
It's their whole life,
unbelievable.
bro. They don't have jobs, you know. Like, dude, that old pod like consumed my life. Like, my whole Saturday would be editing, and I just no.
Yeah.
But this is nice. This is exactly what I wanted.
I mean, like we don't have to
Uh,
edit like too hard on this one, except I.
the
The last pod
names.
was pretty funny. Like at the end there.
You think so?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a clip, but yeah, like we just moved
Nice,
in. Like
nice.
we
New
see our
place.
space as like slightly bigger, and the
Hmm.
a feng shui is a lot better in here.
What
And
what floor are you on now?
three, bro. I had to carry everything up 2 flights of stairs, and up like the first flight, like they have a gate, like so people can't access it on their own. So
Uh,
like it's like the width of a door, but like a small door. It's ridiculous.
okay,
I don't know
that's
how
crazy.
anyone else was able to move into this place. Uh, dude. Okay, so we're all moved in and everything. We're fucking tired. We're beat, and like we're having a good time. We're like, honey, we achieved so fucking much today. I'm so proud of you. Like we're drinking everything, and we're like, hey, let's go get some ice cream at McDonald's real quick at like 11 o'clock at night. Oh, we head
Oh no.
downstairs. Oh, we look. Her moped's gone. Stolen. Stolen.
God damn, bro.
Dude.
You gotta put some like air tags on those things or something, and like record you confronting these people stealing your shit.
Dude, she was so pissed. Like, I obviously had to take my moped out and just run the streets a rampant, just looking for it. Like, how far could you push a moped? You know? But we weren't
I
able
don't
to
know.
find it. It was
Yeah.
it just ruined our day. It was like, wow, like we did so much today. We're so proud of
Do you
ourselves.
guys do you guys have those like bird scooters where you are, or like the Vios,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Limes?
yeah. But only
Dude,
like
just cruise around on those.
only like the white people are on those.
You're a white person. I hate to.
Like
I know
they,
this is news to you, but
I watched like a black guy fucking smash his head on like the pavement on one of those, and I was like, bro, like you got to be like a little more advanced when you're driving.
dude, I was thinking about it. I was like, I would hate to fucking own these things because like you own them and then like you pick them up to charge them and shit. And like behind my office, there's this like dead end road, and like even though my office is close to the main road, you got to take all these back roads to like get to this road behind it. And there's just been this like bird scooter there for like a week and a half now.
Yeah, like who
And
owns
like
that?
yeah, like this guy's like fuck that, dude. Also, who the hell like drives it over there and was like, yeah, this is a good spot. I'm not gonna leave it 40 feet away where it's accessible.
Dude,
Anyways,
Sarasota is the worst place to have those. It takes 20 minutes to drive anywhere, and it's
I know.
blazing fucking hot. And that's the worst place to have a fucking scooter like that. But, dude, I was imagining it. Imagine the amount of rapes that have been prevented by people like being able like to look and like, oh, there's a scooter right there. Well, like he's about to get
Dude,
me.
Oh, dude, there's a scooter. Hold on. I gotta download the app real quick.
I pay
Wrong
like
card. God damn it. Like scanning the QR code. Hold on, buddy. Hold
yeah,
on.
it's like $12.
Those things take forever to fucking get on, dude. Every time I get on, there's a problem
And
with my
it's like
card or something.
$12, and you're just like, do I risk the rape or do I pay the $12?
Fuck, dude. I don't have enough money right now.
That's why I'm getting raped.
Just pay my rent.
not my not my scooter budget.
Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, go ahead. What else you got for me? What's going on with the new pad?
No, new pad is chilling. Like we have a balcony now. There, Hawaii is ridiculous. Like we have like a dog breeder, like a floor like below us. Her entire apartment smells like a PetSmart. So
Hold on, they allow that?
obviously, no, they don't. This is like almost a studio apartment, bro. And they're breeding poodles
Oh my god.
up by the tens. It's ridiculous. No, they
Damn.
don't allow that. Why would
So
they?
you got like Cruella living on like the second floor. Just damn, I can't.
Where you
To
get
be
tired?
honest, Brandon, no, I'm not tired, but I'm in a haze, dude, because I cannot trust my ass right now. Like every fart is wet. Like I just before we got on, I was like, hold on, let me take a dump real quick. It was just like a 2 minute long fart and like a turd this big. And
What you eat?
dude, I can't shake the diarrhea. I do just my normal shit, bro. It's just been like ever since the wedding in Michigan, I just can't like shake the shits.
Oh shit.
But on top of that, dude, I've been having nightmares.
Oh,
Like,
dude, I know what that is.
remember how we were talking, dude? Remember we were talking? Okay, what are my nightmares?
You have scurvy.
Scurvy,
Scurvy.
like the pirate, like our,
Yeah.
like
Oh, when's the last time you ate like an apple or something?
2 days ago.
Okay.
I
thought.
Anyway, hold on. All right.
I'm
Enough of the
sorry.
pirate talk. Listen, remember how we were talking last week about like how like Rosie's ex had a big dong?
I was just
Well,
listening to the
dude,
pod, like that part. Yeah.
so like I'm in her room at like her old room in her parents' condo, and she's just shuffling through her old stuff. And she's like, "Oh, look, it's a card you got me." And like I open it and it wasn't for me. And it was like, "Happy birthday," so blah 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 blah, and it said "Love Big D." I was like, "Who's Big D?" And she's like, "Oh, that's just like an inside joke me and Kyle had." I'm like, "What the hell?" I'm like,
Oh, wait,
"Wait,
so
was
this is
this
in
big
your
that big?"
dream?
No, this actually happened. This actually
Oh.
happened.
Oh, so this is
I'm
what
like,
gave you nightmares.
I'm like Big D. I'm like inside joke. His name is Big D because he had a big dick. She's like, it wasn't that big. It was just an inside. Bro, I've been haunted by this dong, and it's literally entered my subconscious, dude. Like,
Dude.
I've been having dreams where like Rosie's been like leaving me, and like it just like keeps happening. But and they're so weird because like the other night, dude, she like left me for like the Rizzler for some reason, and
Obviously.
like it just doesn't make any sense, bro. And like I carry a little bit of that like hate like throughout the day. I'm like why am I so pissed off at my fucking girlfriend? I'm like, oh yeah, it's because she left me for the Rizzler last night.
Dude, yeah, I don't think we even should have mentioned it. I think I think life imitates art. Like whatever we talk about on the pod comes true.
Yeah, we got to be careful.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't help though too that like I also showed Rosie some clips and she was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh my god, like
Wait,
you
of what?
fucking hate it." Of the pot, like the clips I'm making that are absolutely going viral right now, dude. She doesn't. I literally like worked so hard on this meme and I was cracking up. And I showed it to her And I was like, all right, whatever, that's fine. And then I go up to my roommate and I'm like, hey, what do you think of this? He's like, nice. I'm like, God, Jesus Christ, nobody likes this shit.
No, you can't do that. You just gotta see. I was gonna ask you if you like couldn't like if you could not add like anyone that we know like on the Insta like or anything, and just like let it organically
Oh,
evolve if it does.
That's what I that's what I was gonna do. I followed some of our close homies,
Yeah.
like Harrison. I said the Discord. You know what I mean? The Discord. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's it's been my week. I will say though, highlight of the week. I got like one of my inheritance checks, and I paid off like $16,000 worth of like debt, which was like loans for like me remodeling the house and stuff. But whoever says that like money can't buy happiness is retarded because as soon as I cashed that check, dude, I was in a Febreze commercial. It was like, feel the rain on your skin. Like I was having a great fucking day.
Yeah, your dad's just like fucking dickhead.
Oh, dude, Dan. Yeah, no. Racking.
Now, like
Sorry, buddy.
he can like hear you getting that check in the mail, and he's like, he's just shaking his head.
Dude, he's having nightmares about me not giving him money. he's like, Zach, please. And I'm like, no.
Well, is he on his social security now?
Not until October, but he did get he got by this month. He crawled his way to victory per usual. So never give up in pops, dude. He's the rat fucking king for a reason.
Hell yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
dude.
But
Dude, my brother Hayden, bro. He
what's going on with him?
well, I told you he abandoned his child and everything.
Oh yeah, a while ago you told me that.
Yeah, so it's been like
So
over like a year now, and
oh wow.
he he like had changed his address. He changed like his number and everything. We have no contact with him whatsoever.
Damn.
Yeah,
It sucks.
like what
Um
what propels like a person to do that? I don't know, but
hmm.
that's been rocking my dad's world for a while.
Maybe yeah. I don't know. Let me put myself in his position real quick. So I'm cutting off family, cutting off kids. I don't have kids, so I can't like, picture. But I'm cutting off family. I'm cutting off kids. I'm changing numbers. Like what am I doing right now in my life that is causing me to do this?
Either
Porn,
yeah, porn,
drug dealing, murdered somebody is on the run. Um,
alcoholism.
yeah,
I think
schizophrenia.
he's just like planning like the perfect like Thailand trip. You know,
Respect,
like
respect.
he's starting out like pretty early. Like you
Yeah,
abandon the kid. Like you move to Thailand, then like you tell them like when they're 18, like yeah, your mom like
yeah.
she wouldn't let me over like when I wanted to, so I just kind
Dude, I will say those like Thailand reels are pretty powerful. Like I'm really happy with my relationship, thinking about proposing. And I see one video of a guy walking down like, the red light district.
of
There's
it's
just like
like
hundreds of girls like, come here. And I'm like, you know, there is another life out there for me.
yeah, and then like you only have to
But
pay like $300 a month, like on shit.
dude, that's crazy. I mean, literally, yeah.
You
Yeah.
could retire
Yeah.
like off your money right now.
He could be in Thailand right now. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. It's kind of disheartening. Um,
Well, dude, like you get older, like people just can't handle the real world, you know. And I think like we're not really taught about how to change your whole perspective on things. Like if you're in a bad
yeah.
spot, a lot of people hyper focus on their own depression and they just can't get out of it.
Yeah. No, that's a good observation. Yeah, I mean, I really wish like, our country would teach more just like in school, like things in life other than like, practical education, like things that'll help you in life. Like, hey, you're going to be in a relationship one day. Like, here are the struggles of that. or like here's how to deal with depression, or how just like whatever, pay taxes. Just there's no one really prepared you for like most of the shit you deal with in the real world, I feel like. You know?
Yeah. No, I
Like
agree.
I just remember navigating my early 20s and everything just seemed so fucked up. And it's better now because I've just lived through it. I've got the experience, but you're really just cast out, into the world. So,
Yeah,
it's
and
unfortunate.
especially like with like a corporate America, like you'd expect them like to like teach you how like to numb the pain of like your absolutely a mundane life that they give you. Like if you
Yeah.
do go down that
Well, that's the
path.
thing. I think we used to have a society where it was like bury everything down, keep yourself numb, don't listen to your emotions. And now we've gone to the complete opposite of that, where it's like be emotional, like dive into it, talk about your feelings. There needs to be some sort of like in between where we can like manage, our emotions and struggles, but also not let it like, seep out like too much. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Yeah, I
I just
mean,
think there's a balance.
yeah, and I think we had a balance. Like you'd be called a pussy at times, and
That's right.
I'd put you like back into perspective.
Hmm.
Then
I
like
think
your
our
girlfriend like would
generation
call
definitely,
you like an unemotional like asshole. That'd put you into your own perspective. But like we
hmm,
don't have that anymore. Like now, like when I argue
yeah.
with my girlfriend, like we have to say like I understand your perspective, but like that's how to have
Yeah.
a good clean conversation.
I will say though, I think the navigating your girl is a tale as old as time. I mean, like, every day I'm learning new shit, like just how to, navigate stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, that's
Ultimately,
that's life,
I
dude.
think your girl is always gonna like perceive you like as a bum. Like if you play like a video games or if like you're in like to like anime, like over time, your girl is just like, all right, he's kind of retarded. He's
Well, dude, you always got to maintain being retarded, right?
yeah,
But like the thing is with your girl, like you're right in that like if you're playing a bunch of games and like watching anime, like she is just going to see you as a loser. But like you gotta, again, this goes back to balance
yeah,
because a girl, if you're doing good, like a girl is gonna like make you be great. Like if you're up here and you're doing well, like she's only gonna boost you. But if you're down here, she's just gonna kick you down.
yeah,
And like that's just natural. It's not something they can help. And don't get me wrong, there are times in a relationship where your girl is definitely there for you and helps you through your struggles. But like, dude, if you're whining too much, she's
yeah,
gonna she's gonna kick you down. I mean, think about it. Like you're like the captain of a ship, dude. And if the captain starts freaking out, all the crewmates, they're gonna jump ship. I
absolutely.
feel like that's the way you got to look at it, man. Like if you're freaking out, she's like, I'm freaking out. So you gotta maintain that persona of being in control of your life.
Yeah, I
So
can't
I'm
have a bad
constantly
year.
freaking out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, like,
I'm constantly freaking out.
oh, that's a good thing. Like you're always like trying to measure how your partner like perceives you. Like you want them to perceive you good. Like that's a good thing to have.
It is, but like there, dude, there are times where I just want to turn that off and
You're
like,
just like,
I just want to be a bum. I just want to like not do shit.
yeah.
Uh, but that's just
Is
how it goes.
is Rosie home like all the time?
Now, we've kind of got like an opposite schedule. So like I wake up early, I go to work all day, I work out, I come home, I relax, I go to bed. Rosie goes to work at like 1 or 2 o'clock. She works late and then she gets off at like 10, goes to the gym, stays up a little bit, and goes to bed at like around like 3 ish. So like we've got totally opposite schedules, but we have the weekends off. So like, that's like our time basically. But we don't see each other at all during the week.
Is that a good thing? Like, do you think that's a good builder? Like for anticipation and all that stuff.
Um, I think it works right now real well for sure. But at some point I'd like to definitely spend more time with each other. Like in some ways it's the perfect schedule,
Yeah.
And because like the anticipation for the week like builds up and then the time we have we really just like enjoy together. But like there are days I come home from the gym and I'm like I come home from work and the gym and I just wish I could like hang out with somebody,
Yeah, I get
other
that.
than myself.
Yeah. Allison's, yeah. No, dude, I have not been beating it, bro. I've been having
Really?
pretty good intercourse as of late. It's been,
That's
it's
good.
been good.
That's good. So we can throw this theory out the window, but I thought about this after our conversation
About
last week. It's like,
retard maxing.
well, yeah, but kind of like if if your girl isn't putting out, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, like, oh, the next time that she wants to have sex, I'm just gonna be like, no. Better yet, dude. You agreed, but you just nut so quick, dude. Like you get all the satisfaction. She gets none at all.
Dude, you know that I feel like shit after. If I nut too fast, I feel like I am just like shitting in her mouth, bro. I feel like an asshole. Like it feels like the end of the world to me. I'm like, God damn, I can't please my girl. Like I just fucked up so
Yeah.
bad.
No, it does. It does feel bad.
That
That's
just eats
why.
at me.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
Dude, well, it's like, dude, that's like the one place where like you can really see yourself pleasing your girl. And if you come too quick, you're like, ah, dude, my one chance in like 3 days I get
Do
fucked
you like? Have you ever like accidentally like nutted too quick?
all the time. I
Like,
do it all the time.
dude,
I just did it a
I
few
always
hours
catch
ago.
myself. I always catch myself, dude. I feel it coming. I push off. I'm like, hold on a second. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Dude,
I
what
got control.
what really helps me holding back is I go back and I imagine either like all my grandpa's like balls,
Mm,
like because like I just got like a good a glimpse at him like at one point in my life, or
nice.
Ozzy Osbourne ripping the head off a bat.
Off the bat. Yeah.
That fucking just drains my cum. Like I'm like, all right, I'm not coming anytime soon.
Nice.
But then
You gotta be careful though, because like
then you come to like a
sometimes
person eating a bat and
well, that and then also too, like I've done the trick where you just like think of like shit that you like displeases you, but you gotta be careful because then your dick can get soft,
yeah.
and dude, there's okay. Here's the worst feeling in the world. Like you're pounding, and like you're in there, and so like you don't really like visualize like where your penis is out, and you pull out the switch positions, and you're like half chubbed.
No, yeah.
That's the fucking. Is that you ever run into that?
Yeah, they like your girl like she doesn't tell
She
you
like
that like
laughs.
it's not going, but then like you like talk about it and she's like, yeah, I wasn't like it kind of got yeah
Mine will just like
yeah.
laugh and be like, "What happened?" And I'm like,
Dude,
"Shut the fuck up." It
I
only
would
happens when I'm drinking, okay?
dude, I was laying like in bed after taking like a pretty nice like hot shower, and dude, I am Tina stop like after the shower always. I'll always be Tina stop,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
it's getting
After a
hot.
warm shower, you got a small dong?
Well, after like any shower, like it's just like you know.
Dude, I'm proud of my meat in the shower, dude. Nice warm shower loosens me up. Anyways, continue.
All right, well now you're just embarrassing me. Well,
Oh, dude,
so I'm laying in bed and she offers to like take off my pants for me like a little baby style. I'm like, honey, like I have a penis right now. I don't want you like to do that. And then like we got into an argument. And she's like, honey, like I know what your penis looks like. And I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. I always hide it really good. No, you don't.
dude, you got to release the team because I don't know, like
No, she's seen the
another
tea. It's been like
dude.
3, 4 years now. She's seen the tea.
Bro, like my dick has literally been like inside my body before. Like it's just been a head. Like it looks like a microdong.
But
And
she hasn't seen that.
No, she's seen it.
Ah, damn, that's rough.
I'm like, check it out. I'm like, look at this thing.
Yeah, I
Like
guess you.
it'll be like, I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious.
Or like you're just
Um,
like you're up preemptively like introducing them to the tennis, like so it doesn't like
Something like
blow
that.
their
I
mind.
think I think showing the teenness is a sign of confidence.
Yeah.
It's like, look, I know what kind of motion I can put in.
Yeah, no,
Gaze upon the horrors of being a man.
it totally is, but I don't always have that confidence all the time. Like
Yeah,
if I'm laying in
that's
bed like
true.
about to pass out and I have a tennis, like I don't want to have to like try to build up my confidence like real quick.
Yeah. Dude, it is hilarious though. Like, I feel you on that because a lot of times I do like we're getting ready to be like take a shower together, like have sex or something, and I'm like, fuck, this thing is kind of small. Let me just like turn around real quick and warm it
You just like
up.
stretch it out, dude.
Yeah, literally stretch it.
Anytime like my penis is out, I'm touching it, like make sure like it's always at like half mast. There's no like I'm always just like touching it,
Nice.
dude. I
Yeah.
speaking of girlfriends, like we had an incident like with one of their buddies. Like we all like went out to trivia and everything, and like we're at this a picnic table. Like it only holds like one, two, three, four people, so it was her two buddies, Allison, and me. Allison's like in front of me, and her buddy is just getting like super like a touchy with me, and it was making me really uncomfortable. And she was like grabbing my arm like to talk to me and stuff, and it just blew up to a whole thing where like
Was it the fat
yeah, I just
polyamorous one?
well, they're all chubby. Like that's another thing. All of Allison's buddies are severely obese. I confront her on that. I'm like, why do you have just like obese buds? Like it makes no
Yeah.
sense. Like you're
I mean,
skinny, everyone's obese.
yeah, not to shit on Allison, but like it definitely is like a surround myself with uglier people so I feel better about myself kind
That's
of
what
thing.
I said, and everyone does it like in their own kind of way, But she
Yeah.
does it like times 10. All of them. Well, anyways, oh, you get back home, then like Allison's like, so was a blah blah like touching you, and I was like, yeah, and it kind of made me uncomfortable. Allison gets so mad, and I don't know. It was a weird thing to like be on the other end of like a touching
Yeah.
scandal. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I felt
Mm-hmm.
like a bitch for even like talking about it.
For a second, like when you said buddies, whenever you say buddies, I think of like guy friends or whatever.
True.
And like at first I was picturing like a guy like touching you and stuff. I'm like, that can't be right because you're a notorious diddler in the friend group. That you're always like touching peens and fucking
That's
having.
not true. I'm not
Dude,
grabbing
it is
nuts.
so true. Dude,
Yeah, it was.
honestly,
Have you ever had like an
yeah.
incident like that, like where you get molested by someone?
Oh yeah. No, I've been molested by quite a few girls. I just suck it up. You know what I mean? Not to say that women being molested is not a serious, not an issue not to be taken seriously,
No, but
but like,
men, it's hilarious.
yeah, I mean, like before Rosie and I were dating, I'd go out to bars and stuff, and like, just the nastiest women would come up to me and be like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Get the fuck away from me." Um, I'm trying to think. There was this one. Okay, this is pretty funny. So I was at a bar. I was with Lucas, and Lucas was like, "Yo, my buddy, like he has like a few cute girls. Like we should link up with them, and, like hang out, whatever." And so we do, and like one girl immediately like takes a liking. Like she introduced herself. She's like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Oh, boy, here we go." And she progressively gets more and more drunk and like touchy and feely, like snuggling up to me and shit. And I'm just like, dude, like I got to get away from this situation. But we're floating around the bar. We go to this like back area. There's dartboards, there's couches. We're hanging out, and like I'm sitting on like the opposite end of the couch, in between Lucas and like another dude to like avoid her.
Yeah.
And this like one weird kid like pops around the corner, starts like just hanging out with us. Like I don't nobody knows him, you know. He's just talking with us, hanging out with us. And like that girl starts getting like really uncomfortable. And she walks away and he's like, "Yo, dude." It's like I freaking like slept with that chick last week. And I'm like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah, you want to see something crazy?" And he like pulls up like a mug shot of her. Like she had like a DUI. And I was like, "Oh my god, dude." I'm like,
Why
"You
does he
like
have that on
saved
his phone?
me." I don't know. Like I guess like, he was just like stalking or whatever, but like and then he was like, here's my DUI. And he shows me a picture of him arrested. I'm like, "Oh man, you guys are perfect for each other." I was like, "Do me a favor and like keep trying to climb up that tree, brother." And
Yeah, yeah, you took it away from me, bro.
but yeah, and then literally like that same night, this other girl, like same situation. I just couldn't get away from it. And I'm not trying to brag here. These are just the Bradenton beauties, dude. They're hogs. Like
Yeah,
you can't escape them.
yeah, like for like that area, it is almost like slim pickings almost. Like there
Yeah,
are some pretty attractive people there, but they're not the people that you would want to, hook up
like
with.
all the women in like the Sarasota area, like it's either like girls that are like too far out of your league, or it's just like dog water. Like
Yeah.
there's no real in between. I mean, obviously I found my girl, which is perfect.
I
But
mean, Rosie is definitely out of your league.
you think so?
Well, like in the idea like of what you were talking about, like she comes from like I would say like a wealthy kind of family. She was probably around all those people, like
That's true. That's
that
true.
kind of
But
league.
she's not very yeah, she doesn't put off like that like
No,
rich kind of like attitude though. So but yeah, dude. Man, this pod is a little more just like conversational piece than calm than anything.
I
But I
mean
think it's a good thing.
hot dog lore,
Look,
you know.
it is hot dog lore. I mean, it's a good thing. We gotta. You can't just have. I don't know. I'm getting too deep into it, but I'm still enjoying our talk. Uh, one funny lore story though, I did remember. In the third grade, I don't know. My dad was like watching some movie. He let me watch whatever like growing up. Like there was no, oh
Yeah.
you can't watch this. But anyways, like I heard the term flat chested for the first time. And I was like, "Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna like save that for like one of the mean girls at school." And so we were at PE, and like this girl was just being mean. I was like, "Oh yeah, where you're like flat chested," and bro,
Brutal.
it shattered her. Like, it was the most powerful tool I had ever discovered.
Yeah.
But I got written up. I got the tension.
No, that's a harsh one.
Yeah.
Um, you remember like scooping?
Yeah.
Like you would just like scoop your buddy's like tit and shit.
Hmm.
Well, it got to the point where a buddy of ours, he scooped like a girl's tit out of
You.
retaliation. Not me.
It was you.
Not me. It was not me.
Yeah, I know this story.
You son of a bitch.
I'm not just bloody.
I'm trying to
Just look
not
like-
be a part of. No, I'm not gonna tell the story. Now I can't tell the story.
No, tell the story. Tell the story. Tell the story about this bloody.
No, that could definitely come back to bite me in the ass. So I'm not telling that story.
In like middle school, bro.
All right,
It's all
so
good.
she flopped the hell out of my tits. I hit her once with like a tiny scoop. I get written up. I get detention. I have to write her like a 3-page apology letter. So I'm kind of like
You're like
bullshitting.
trying to fill in the words. You're like, ah, you sweet, youthful, succulent breath. I couldn't resist.
Exactly.
There's like 40 thes in there. Like you're doing like the double spacing to fill out the papers.
And I'm like, a dear blank. I'm so sorry for touching your breast. I don't know the ramifications of my actions, and blah 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 blah.
Give you a little background about myself. I grew up in a Christian family and I went to church every Sunday. And you can believe I've been down on my knees asking for forgiveness.
that was that was a point in my life where I did realize there is a huge a double standard like out of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because my intention was not to like molest this girl. It was purely for revenge. Purely for
Dude,
revenge.
hot take. You did not molest that girl, bro.
I didn't. I didn't.
That was middle school shenanigans. She was giving you teddy twisters. She was rubbing your titties, and you just went. And
That's
she cried about it, dude.
that's my
Simple
only
as that.
case. That's my only case, and it's out there now. I hope to God
Nah,
this
you
does
didn't.
not blow up.
No, dude. I ran into that girl after high school when I was working at a tattoo shop. She was none too pleased to see me. But what are you gonna do?
She's oh, she's dating that school bully that we talked about.
Really? It starts
Yeah.
with C?
No,
No way.
that starts with K.
Hey,
I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
not.
remember.
Let's just not even.
Yeah, it's all
Start
good.
talking
Yeah,
about it.
it's all good. It's all good.
But
Uh,
we made up. Like we were best friends after that too. Just saying as well. You know, just to hold
so
my
she liked
fucking.
it a little bit.
Well, we were talking. You know, and it's like that kind of ended our whole talking stage after that. I didn't really ever text her again. Dude, that reminds me of like the raw XD days
XD, yeah,
where like
dude, you should.
you were texting a girl and you're like raw XD like
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, I was such a fucking like
Dude,
I
one of
would say a
my
creep, but I used like
we were
all the tools like
we
at
were
my disposal.
all creeps. We were all creeps back then. Um, but yeah, dude, I think I remember my first fumble, dude. And it was right after middle school. It was eighth grade. Just after the eighth grade, it was summer vacation. I was at camp, and like this girl, like she came in and just started like flirting with me like so hard. And dude, it was a dream come true, dude. She was like showing me her titties. We were grabbing each other, fucking around, talking about all this stuff. And like she was only at camp for like 2 weeks. I was there the whole summer. And at the end of the 2 weeks, like the day before, like, she's not going anymore, I'm like, do you want to like be my girlfriend? And she just like awkwardly like obliged. And then like 30 minutes after my parents picked me up, she was like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not like trying to be in a relationship right now. And I was just like, I was absolutely heartbroken. And I remember I was hanging out with some buddies from middle school on a weekend. He was having like a pool party. In fact, the Scoop girl was at that pool party.
Yeah.
As soon as she arrived, she's like, ugh, what is he doing here?
Oh, dude,
And I was
she
like,
was
I don't
such
want
a
to hear it right
bitch.
now. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. I'm fucking heartbroken, dude. And I just like cried about this girl. But that was like my first experience of being like, just like a girl just wanting to have fun, dude. And you put the pressure on her,
Dude,
and
like that
she
camp
just slips
story
away.
is it, it's kind of like the best kind of love that you could ever get. Like some random girl you meet in some a random area, you guys have a moment of a passion. Like that is the
Dude,
best
and, and
experience.
and then in high school, that girl, she actually went to our high school
No.
several years later in a grade under us. And like we were like talking again, and I was like, finally, like time to redeem myself. But she started being friends with like this like one girl that like didn't like me, and that girl like spread a rumor. So I just like showed up one day and I was like, hey, how's it going? And she was like, I can't believe you said that. And then it was just over again. And I was like, it just spiraled me back like right
Dude.
where I was in eighth grade. Dude.
Oh, the classic rumor that always gets you, Zach. That's always
Honestly,
your burden.
the rumors are there for a reason.
No, bro, you were not as retarded as the rumors were. Like,
I don't know.
dude, it was
The
unbelievable
hate
the
was
amount of
real.
hate that you got for no reason.
Yeah, but I did some shit. Like, did I already talk about the Mr. Bean story on this podcast, or was that like the pilot episode?
I think it's a pilot.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
Well,
should.
I don't want to tell you again because
It's fine.
obviously you're just gonna sit there like, Joe and Zack. Sorry guys, when you sign up for a Patreon, you can hear the Mr. Bean story. But
Dude, you God, that fucking trash man's out.
I can hear it.
You stole a girl from me in the 8th grade. And I don't know
In
if
the eighth
you
grade.
ever realized it.
In the
remember-
8th grade,
in the
I
eighth
stole a
grade,
girl?
yeah.
I didn't get any girls in the 8th grade, dude. What are
No,
you talking
she
about?
liked you, and she told me that she liked you. I was so pissed at you for
Who was it? Leave it out.
it. You remember, you
Hold
know,
on,
like,
your audio's going out a little bit. Oh.
do you remember who's like a best friends with,
Not really.
well, anyway,
I'm sorry.
that hurts even more.
I took,
That hurts
your, I
even
took your
more.
love and I didn't even know her.
So, dude, I was hanging out with them, like, those two and her, and was in love with like every boy in our grade. So she was all over me, and I'm like, just get the fuck away from me. I'm trying to flirt with, and she's just always like fucking yapping in your ear about like how awesome you are. Like, shut up, like you're trying
really-
too hard, bro.
Dude, that happened to me too. But
Yeah.
anyways, continue.
So I'm like literally like dry humping, and she could not stop fucking talking about you, bro. And it pissed me the
Damn.
fuck off.
Really?
I was trying so hard. So yeah,
That's tough. You never told me that.
I was gonna hold it to my
Sorry.
grave, and then we started a
I
podcast.
didn't mean to mog you, dude. I didn't mean to mog
Hey,
you in the
I'm,
8th grade.
I'm just saying, like, you have some points over me, a lot in that regard.
Oh,
But yeah,
thank
you were probably gonna tell the story.
yeah. Yeah. So like, sleep over to be. This is a pool party. This is a pool party where I was heartbroken and cup girl, whatever, said anything. But anyways, later that night it was a sleepover, and like all night he was like, "Tonight's the night I'm gonna ask out. I like her so much," and like they were FaceTiming,
Yeah.
and he asked her out, and she literally was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like you're such a nice guy, but I don't feel that way." Oh, is Zach there? I kind of like Zach a little
Oh,
bit, dude. And
brutal.
then, dude, I was heartbroken, so I was just taking all the love I could get. So I was FaceTiming her all night while we were just playing Black Ops, like in the background. I was like, he's like, "Oh, Zach, you're so hot." I'm like, "Shit, like you don't even know." And he's just
Dude.
like playing games.
We were
felt so bad later in life.
ruthless, like to our brothers when it came to girls. So
Dude,
ruthless.
it's so ruthless. I remember ninth grade. I was talking to Mac. You remember Mac?
Yeah.
And like we were talking and we're like, hey, we both really like each other. Let's start dating. And I told Jack, I was like, yeah, Mac and I are dating now. Isn't that awesome? And the next day, Mac like was like, hey, like Jack like texted me like all these paragraphs of like how much he loves me and like how like we should be dating and stuff. And I'm like, dude, you never even showed any interest in her. What are you
What a
fucking doing
snake.
right now? Dude, just trying to get one up on me, bro.
Oh my god. I remember I was walking out of the AMC in the mall at a Westfield.
Which is
And-
gone.
yeah.
Demoed.
Is it
Flat.
really? Oh
Yeah, dude.
shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
What are they putting there?
I have no idea, but it's weird. The only thing that's still there is Costco, JCPenney, and the movie theater.
Well, that is depressing, but well, anyways, like I see him, like freshly out of jail, and he's like hanging out like with another guy, and like we walk into each other. I'm with like my new girl and everything, and like it's like, oh yeah, we should hang out sometime. Blah blah blah. I like flat out, I'm like, no. I just like no, and I just like walk right past him. I felt
Damn,
so
that's
cool in the
cold.
moment, and I feel like such an asshole after. I was like, I didn't need to do that, but like in front of the girl, like you need to just fucking
Yeah.
proceed to it.
What, like, did you see him like sniveling, like connively, like?
This was when he was like still a rat, and like,
Yeah. You're like, I don't know you, dude.
like bro,
That's terrible.
and then I explained to the girl like what happened to him, and then she was just like, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, like you're so awesome, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Now you play League with him like every day.
I love Harrison,
Yeah, he's the man.
dude.
Um, but I remember you stole a girl from me, but then I stole her back. But technically, you stole her from Gray. I don't know if it was like revenge for like Olivia, but like you stole her, and then while
Oh,
I was trying to go after her, and then I stole her back, cause like I was like I really liked her, and like dude, I was such like a fucking I was a snake in the grass, cause like I would hang out with her and Gray all the time, and like as soon as they broke up, I was like,
well, dude, you.
and
So here's what it was, bro. You had access to like a house, like that was basically your house. Like you could have anyone over
yeah,
anytime you wanted. I didn't have
yeah,
that. I was a fucking bitch compared to that, bro. So
dude,
of course, you were snagging her up and fucking her like in your house because I could not do
well,
that.
listen, dude. I had my birthday party. I think it was like my 17th birthday party.
Yeah.
And like I invited her and like all these other cute girls. You were there. But like you guys like I went to bed and you guys like made out or
We made
something.
out. We made
And like
out.
and then like the next like few days at school, you guys would like kiss at the end of the day and I'm like, "What the
Uh,
fuck?" I'm like, "What the fuck happened?" Dude, I remember it clear as day. You had like a little tiny like man bun. It was literally like this. It
yeah.
literally looked like that.
Dude,
And
and
you had a bandana, and you would just give her a peck at the end of the day. And I remember being like, "I'm like,
so
girl,
cringe.
that peck. I'm gonna leave that fucking peck."
I was such a faggot because I was um I was pretty insecure. I did like her like a little bit after like we made out at your party, and I was just texting her a lot, you know, and I was doing like the bitch saying like, "Hey, you there?" You know, like at that point, like you probably like already had her, and I was just being like a total fucking bitch. I was like, "Why aren't you answering me?" And like she would just fucking, like she pretty much like
Damn,
just blocked my ass.
that's
So
rough.
it's
What's
not
what?
rough. I was a total bitch in that regard.
Yeah, I
I
was a
took
total bitch too. Like I literally took like my best friend's girl, and that's not cool. To this day, I'm still waiting for the opportunity to apologize for that in person. I don't want to like send like a gay text, fucking 10 years later or anything.
to me
Uh,
or to
no, not to
her.
you, to Gray. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he holds anything against you.
No, no, probably not.
He's a pretty easygoing guy now,
Yeah, it seems like it.
dude.
Um,
Well, I don't mean to brag, but not to bitch up you, but I kissed like right in front of you at your house, like under like the
dude,
sheets.
that fucked me up so hard. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. That was the night when
That was such an asshole
we
move.
talked about this on the pod. That was like what the night her boyfriend was like. We were texting him like, come on, fight me, you fucking pussy."
Yeah.
But yeah, like dude, she was. That's the thing though. She was like first, like she was like stroking me, and then she lets go and then kisses you, and I'm like, what is this devil woman trying to commit right now, dude? This is
She,
crazy.
dude, and like to me at least, like she was like an adult, like to me. Like she was
Oh
so
yeah.
much older than us, and like
Oh yeah.
I didn't truthfully I did not like she was a very cute girl.
Got to cut the names.
I will cut the names, but no,
Yeah.
she was all yours from the beginning, bro. All yours.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Nah, dude.
Um,
It was never mine.
one thing I want to talk about was uh, Putin and Xi Jinping, like they met very recently. I
Hmm.
think Xi Jinping went to Russia. and
Okay.
they were talking like on the tarmac, like all the way up to like where they're heading to, and a person like was able to catch the audio, and they were talking about immortality. They were talking about
That can't be real.
switching out organs like in their body, like with youthful organs, to attain immortality. It's a true story.
Oh my god.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
For the sake of this conversation, I'm gonna believe you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Just
fucking
believe
nuts.
me. It, it, it's almost
Oh,
like everything that we kind of believed like about the government is absolutely true. They do harvest our organs for the rich, and they replace them.
yeah, yeah. Man, just Xi Jinping. Is that how you say his name?
I don't know.
Xi
That's how I'm
Jinping.
saying it. Xi
Yeah,
Jinping,
Xi. Yeah.
Jing Jinping.
Oh, Mr. Putin. We need to harvest the sweet baby organ. Yeah, what is this organ you're talking about?
I
Um,
wonder, like, how they choose people. Like, because
like the
everyone, like,
Chinese, like their secret to immortality and like in organs is just like getting like white penis like transplants.
I think, like, with the Chinese, it's more, like, spiritually. Like, they try to
Mm.
possess, like, a youthful body.
Mm. I don't know, man. Like the Chinese, I don't fear the Chinese. There was a lot of like China scare, and like the thing with China is they historically like kick themselves in the foot. Like if you look at they used to be the number one society, right? And they were like, "Oh, we have a great idea. Since everybody else is stupid, we build a giant wall around them, and we don't let them come in, and we don't trade." And fucking, a few hundred years go by. It's World War I, and like, we've got like tanks and machine guns, and they still have swords. They got
Yeah.
obliterated in both world wars. And even after World War II, they like enslaved their people in like steel mills and, basically just like they ruined their country. And now, like they have these like massive ghost cities where like they just built these giant skyscrapers that like nobody lives in.
Yeah, like, it's all
And
performative.
it's all performative and like I just think, if they're harvesting organs, like what would be the drawback to that, right? Like imagine I'm really trying to riff right now.
You trying to rip off all organ transplants?
Yeah, I'm trying,
You're like,
I'm
oh,
trying to like
what's kind of funny about this?
well well like dude, like imagine okay, let me let's say like are they okay, let me ask you this. Like do you think they're replacing all their organs? Like is one is like going bad, they just like replace it? They're just constantly doing work? Or is there like one specific organ that like gives them more life? Let's start there.
Oh, I think, um, I think like it's preemptive. Like like they have like a list of people like with pictures. You're like, okay, she doesn't smoke or drink or anything. Okay, she's good. Then like you pick like what organ you want. And you're like, okay, like I want the heart in this one, with heart in this one. I think they have the ability now to artificially um, disillusion like the body to accept any organs now. I don't think you have to worry about that
Well,
anymore.
dude. Well, dude, they can also like make organs, bro.
Yeah, they
I
could.
was watching. So I'm watching Alien Earth right now. Super
Me,
good.
dude,
And
so good. I'm on
what?
episode of 4 right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we watched episode 5 last night, and like what's cool about it, and it wasn't something I thought of because it was like at the beginning it was like there's a race to see what's going to be the future. Is it synthetic? Is it like total AI beings that become like the next step in evolution, or is it the human spirit being transferred into mechanical bodies so that like humans are basically immortal. Like what's gonna supersede the other? Is it artificial intelligence in an immortal body, or is it real intelligence in an artificial body? And I thought that was super interesting.
Yeah.
So maybe Xi Jinping was like, oh, on a Huru, alien Earth, like they make a body, so we will make a body and then transfer the brain.
I think the Chinese like will never be able to get to that point though. Ooh.
No, no.
Um,
Um, do you? Yeah. What do you think Putin and Trump talked about? Was like I know that conversation happened beforehand, but like, wouldn't it be funny if like it was after and Putin was like, "Dude, fucking China's talking about that craziest shit right now,"
he's like,
and like Donald's like, like let me hear this, and like like in the news, like I don't know if you've been seeing this, but like there's been this theory that like Donald Trump's been dead.
yeah,
Like there's been a bunch of pictures of, like body doubles.
yeah, I've been seeing
Like
that.
what if he actually like heard about this like body transfer thing and went to Xi Jinping? He's like, Xi Jinping, I know we had our differences, but I'm gonna need that bigger penis right now. I'm gonna need a new body. We're gonna take over the world. We're gonna live forever.
I think it's like he's meeting with like all these world leaders over and over again, and like he's just hearing the exact same shit. Like they're always just like, like they're always just talking about like immortal bodies and shit. He's like, oh my god, these fucking guys are so annoying about their immortal bodies. like they
Oh my
always
God.
fucking bring it up.
These fucking idiots. Epstein had an idea. You transfer your body into a child. Um, but
uh,
yeah.
all right, well, we are almost at an hour, bro. Like you want to cancel it?
Almost. No,
Not good enough.
we can riff a little bit more. I want to get at least an hour in. One more funny thing I wanted to talk about, and I could have fit this in better earlier, but this goes back to Rosie and I. So, we were broken up for a few years, and like when we got back together, it wasn't really like we got back together. Like we hung out a bunch. It was on and off, and like I really liked her, but she didn't want it. And after months and months and months, like I finally pulled the trigger and was like, like let's fucking do this, let's date. And so it's like our first day dating, and she's already kind of like on the fence about it. We go to St. Pete Beach, and we like walk up to the beach, and in the sand, like somebody built this giant like "marry me?" question mark. So like we just walked up there, and I was like, surprise. she dude,
She
she
didn't
did
like.
not like it at all. She actually broke up with me later that night. We got
Oh,
back together the next day. She was like, "I'm making a mistake," and we've been together since. But I thought that was really funny. Um,
dude, uh, that's one thing about our humor is like, I don't think my girl's gonna watch the pod only because she just doesn't really.
so
I'll find it too funny.
I made a clip. The clip I specifically showed Rosie, I should start calling them TikToks because I edit them, put in some music, I like put in some pictures and stuff. But the one I showed her was like about you raping the rapist, and just she did not find it funny at all.
That wasn't a good joke. I was
It
riffing
was
on
pretty
that one.
funny. The way I edited it, you should watch the clip. It was
I
pretty
will.
funny.
I will.
It was pretty funny. Yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of those TikToks, dude.
No, yeah,
Proud.
it should be. I think they're pretty funny. One thing
Thanks.
is, like, my parents are coming tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they bought like an expensive plane ticket and everything, and they're coming out for like a
Are
week.
they Are they staying in your apartment?
No, no,
No,
no.
like at a hotel. Nice.
No, yeah, they have a hotel on the island. But I don't really talk to my stepdad too much,
Yeah.
so he like hits me up out of the blue, and he's like, it was pretty cringe. He was like, Teehee, would you be able to buy some marijuana for me? I'll pay you back. Which I've never smoked with this man. I've never talked about a marijuana with this man before.
Damn.
Dude, like I
Maybe it's
hate
time to
that kind
bond.
of. Yeah, I guess it is.
No, 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 dude. It's time to bond, bro. I mean, I wish I could smoke. The only time I smoked weed with dad we went to a Ravens game in Tampa, and my brother was there, and like my brother like convinced him,
Yeah.
and it was I was me dad and I were fighting all day over like some bullshit. So then like I was like, oh yeah, smoke a little weed, fucking laugh it off, whatever. I got so high, like in my head, and like I just could not I could not stop thinking about how like awful the day. Like I was sitting like at the 50-yard line, just like, I fucking hate my life, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
How about your dad?
Yeah,
Was he
I had
freaking
like
out?
a no, he was fine. He was acting a little goofy, but he only took one toke. But what's funny is like, so like at the time, this was post breakup, so I grew out my hair. I was like growing a beard, and like before the game, we were tailgating with my brother, and like I saw a group of people my age like partying, having a good time. I was like, oh, I should like try to get in that group and hang out. And then I just, being stoned, like looked in the mirror. I had like a man bun and like a beard, and like I just was like, bro, I look hideous. I had a total. I was like, how can I talk to fucking girls right now like this? So right after that, I shaved everything, went clean cut, got back in the gym, and was like, yeah. So, anyways,
How do you feel about the
um,
bald look? Like, would you go bald again? Like, are you like on that verge yet?
I haven't shaved my head since middle school. I've had the urge to shave my head for sure, but like my shit like goes so far back now. Like I would look like a fucking like a Seinfeld character if I shaved my head. It wouldn't look good. Like, see how far back that goes?
I don't
It's
know,
crazy.
man. I think you got it.
Yeah, maybe. I've definitely had those days where I'm just like shave it off, But
Dude, Harrison was the first one to go bald with all of us, and he's not going to be the last. Like, I know, I think Jeremy is going to be the next guy.
really,
Yeah.
damn, that sucks because he's got some locks.
Well, it's like
Um,
3 out of 10 people like go bald, right? Or even higher. I don't know,
yeah.
but
Hmm. Yeah. Do you think you're gonna go bald?
well, I have had some receding.
Oh
Yeah.
damn,
Yeah.
yours is way worse than mine.
No, it isn't. It just looks different.
I don't know. Dude, the one side's pretty fucked up. I'm just fucking with you.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. Like, I really want to grow my hair out again, but I just don't have the hair type. Like, I just get
Yeah.
so hot and sweaty, and it's just like a mat.
Yeah.
I can't do it to myself.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna grow my hair out again. I think I look ridiculous, dude. I don't know,
Dude, what happened like the rock star Zach? You know? What happened to
dude.
that era?
The music died, my friend. I have no passion. I have no passion for music whatsoever, and it sucks because like my old band. I guess we're still a band. Like we're trying to like get it back together, and like they're talking like, oh, we're gonna play these shows, we're gonna do all this, and I'm just like, sure, whatever. I don't know. I just comedy is much more obtainable.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's
Like, at a good
plus
moment.
I suck at playing guitar, dude.
No, you don't. It's you are really bad at relationships like between like your bandmates. You always have a beef with your
That
bandmates.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
You always have a beef with someone.
Yeah, no, that's true. But I'm just happy our beef's over, dude. Because like our beef, like dude, that rattled my core, bro. When we broke up, basically, I was so heartbroken. You were so mean too. You were so mean. I
I probably
remember.
was mean.
I remember like we called it quits on the pod, whatever. And like we had like a group chat on Instagram, and like we you would just roast me like whenever we would send shit, and
Yeah.
like we would like fight in the comments. And like one day I just like talked to you, and I was like, dude, like what the hell is going on? You're like, you're just so easy to bait, Zach. You're just so easy. And I was like, you don't want to like hang out or anything anymore. And you're like, why do you think that is? And then dude, we didn't like talk for like a year,
Yeah.
and it wasn't until like you were moving out of the state you wanted to squash the beef, which I appreciated, but broke my
Now,
little heart, bro.
I think I think with any kind of long-lasting relationship, like we need time away from each other. Like, and the pod was getting so annoying back then,
Dude, it
dude.
was so annoying, bro.
And I was being a bitch about it, dude. I can be a total bitch. I like to like actually like, I'll perceive myself as a person that can really take hardship and like really just
Hmm.
eat the bullet at times. But
Yeah.
then like I bitch up when like my back gets too hot, like at like a restaurant, and like I just become a total bitch in front of Allison.
Well, dude, I think honestly, just you saying that, Brandon, is a sign of growth. So I'm proud of you, buddy.
No, but dude, one last thing, I guess, pertaining to that. Um, One thing about a passion is like you're not gonna have it like for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So a, a good message is like if you want to get angry, get angry. All that stuff, like get upset. Like it's okay to get passionate at this age when you can, because when you're older, you're not gonna give a shit about anything, or you're just gonna become a big hateful old bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. That's facts.
So enjoy it right now, like while you can, guys. And I think the pod can be
Great
over.
way to cap it off. Yep. All right. Peace out,
All right,
guys.
guys. Cheers.